What do you need? Stay close. Interesting.
War after war has scarred Fiara, altering the tides of power across much of the continent. In Nortender, a fragile hope for peace drives the efforts to rebuild a ravaged kingdom. A new beginning dawns for the Morhir, as their new settlement finally takes shape, while the orcs realize the dream of the Great Khal in Bargagor. The dwarves carry on in their stronghold below the mountains, and the exalted Father rules quietly over the dark elven swamps. It is an era of change, of redefining the old and discovering the new.
No one lives forever.
The cool, earthy air rushes to the mine's entrance like a mountain's exhale. Where once this was a hub of activity, filled with sounds of pickaxes and creaking mining carts, it is now an empty carcass. But though the miners and laborers have long since moved on, evidence of their passing remains. Scratches on the walls to mark the passage of days. An old fire pit smothered in the thick layers of ash. And in one corner, a crude, half-completed drawing of a naked elf maiden riding a dragon.
All right then. The quartermaster said the search party tracked that engineer to here.
And then they all vanished.
Exactly. Let's see what we can find.
I'm ready. Yes. Out of the way.
Oh shit, the crown! They found us!
I could use some healing! They are fools to challenge us.
Purity soldiers.
Keep your guard up. These probably weren't the last of them.
Iria, a question. That other Circle Mage, the Dream Weaver, she used to be an assassin before she joined Tahar, didn't she?
Iana? Yes.
So would you say she has changed? Has she become more human since the wars?
I don't know. She still has that thirst for violence, but she doesn't act upon it.
I see. Interesting. Try to keep up.
Let's be quick! heads now!
You got it.
Yes, I'm on it. What do you want? All right, I'm going.
All right, here goes nothing.
This way.
Uh-huh. I shall follow.
Sounds like a plan.
Sure.
A key.
Is that... Hey! Over here! Help us!
Right away.
Tiara's breath. Thank you.
Who are you?
Captain Garrett Ryal, 8th Division of the Royal Army, stationed in Greykeep.
Ah, the search party.
What do you know about your captors?
To be honest, not much. They're former Purity. That much you can tell by their robes. Their leader is someone named Kadma, but that's all we know.
Kadma, huh? Must be holed up somewhere else in the mine. How were you captured?
Those Purity soldiers ambushed us in here. They must have been down here for a while. They knew the ins and outs of this place too well.
Sounds like rats.
They could have just killed you. Why did they take you prisoner?
I don't really know. When they locked us in here, they actually apologized.
Apologized?
Crazy, right? They've been feeding us too, but other than that, we've just been losing our minds in the dark.
What about the engineer? Is he here?
Marcus? How do you know about Marcus?
The quartermaster told me about the search. He thought the Wolf Guard could help.
The Wolf Guard? Then you're... Tiara's breath. They took him deeper into the mine, but that must have been, I guess, a week ago at least?
Then we need to keep moving.
Wait. Let us come with you. The rest of our unit is in here somewhere. And we want to get back at the bastards who did this to us.
Might be good to have some backup. All right, let's go.
I'll take a look.
What?
For the light.
It will be done.
Is that the best you're next?
Lead on then.
Is this the way?
Sure.
It must be done.
Uh-huh.
Blazes, the air is chilly down here.
Get ready!
I shall follow.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
For the light.
Yes?
This is it.
By the Guardians, thank you.
Uh-huh.
That way?
Orders?
Here we go. Sounds like a plan.
Let's be quick. Move in.
Cadma, if you just let everyone go...
You know I can't do that.
That must be Marcus.
And the rest of the Purity fugitives.
Soldiers? Help!
No! Wait! Please, hear us out!
Yes.
So I take it Dirk and Nolan are dead?
I think those are the least of your worries right now. Who are you? Why have you abducted all these people?
Blazing fools. I'm Cadma, leader of what remains of Aeonir's faithful. And we didn't abduct anyone. We were only trying to keep our presence here a secret. When someone found out, we had no choice. The Crown still wants our heads, and we couldn't let them report us.
So you thought imprisoning them was the better alternative?
What else were we supposed to do?
How did you capture the engineer?
He stumbled into our camp. We didn't know who he was.
So you weren't after his military designs?
What? No. Why would we be? We have no use for them. When we found out he was part of the Royal Army, we knew it was only a matter of time before they sent people to look for him.
I told you to let us go, Cadma. We wouldn't have reported you.
I wish I could believe that.
If you were worried about people reporting you, why didn't you leave?
And go where? This mine has water, shelter. Out on the road, we're vulnerable. We might as well walk ourselves to the Grey Keep gallows.
Why keep them as prisoners? Why didn't you just kill them?
Hasn't there been enough bloodshed? We don't want to kill anyone. The first person who found us, we panicked. We captured them and couldn't let them go after that. Of course, then someone came looking for her, and so on.
What do you mean by what remains of Aeonir's faithful?
During the Purity War, a lot of people flocked to Rondar Lacane's banner, claiming they wanted to walk in the light. Liars. All of them. They wanted power, riches, or just the excuse to kill in the Allfather's name. We spit on their graves. We are the true believers, the true followers of Aeonir's words. And thanks to the Crown's persecution of anyone involved with the Purity, we are the last ones left.
Don't let her fool you. True believers or not, they murdered and tortured people for the Purity. They're as guilty as any other Lacane fanatic.
Yes, we fought for the Purity. Not with joy, but with duty. You're a soldier. Surely you understand that when your leader gives an order, you follow without question, wouldn't you?
Let me guess. You're also the Purity loyalists who ambushed the Wolf Guard, aren't you? You killed Tahar.
What? Why on Io would we do that? We're trying to survive here, not give the Crown more reason to hunt us.
Cut the bullshit. You murdered Tahar to avenge Rondar Lacane. And then you thought you could get away with it by hiding out in this cave.
No! I didn't even know Tahar was dead. Yes, I know you probably think all ex-Purity are the same. But the last thing we want is more violence. All we ever wanted was to help spread the light of Aeonir. Please, you have to believe me!
We'll see about that. But first, I have more questions. Why should I believe anything you're saying?
Look, all we want is to be left alone. During the war, we were only following our faith. Our leaders pointed the way, and of course we accepted it as truth. We were tricked, misled. We left the Purity when we realized what they really were. But the Crown doesn't care. They want our heads simply because of our association. Can you blame us for wanting to live?
No, I can't. If you swear to Aeonir that you'll stop this, I'll let you and your followers go.
You... what? Really?
General, you can't let them get away with this.
Everyone makes mistakes. Sometimes people deserve a second chance.
But what good is your word? How do we know we're not going to be picked up by some soldiers the moment we leave here?
I guess you'll just have to trust me.
Then I accept. On behalf of my people, I swear by the All-Father, we will put this behind us.
Then you're free to go. But if I hear about your group again, the Wolf Guard will hunt you down.
You won't, I promise. May you walk in the light. And thank you.
Thanks for the rescue. I was starting to believe I'd never leave here. You know, I'm glad you let them go. Being stuck in here, I got to know them. I believe them.
Let's hope you're right, for all our sakes. Now make your way out of here. I'll see you back to Greykeep.
Will do. Thanks again, General.
Two days into your journey to Windwall, a storm at the Gate of Kings forces your cohort to a halt. You withdraw into a nearby village, where you wait for it to pass. On the fifth day, you arrive at the Hallett-Windwall border. According to your map, Dracot is near.
All right, this is it. The Surfacer's outpost should be just up ahead.
Dwarves fighting dwarves? This is absurd.
Well, maybe once we've recaptured the town, we can make sense of this.
What about the soldiers? Should we wait for them to catch up?
They'll be here within the hour. Let's use the time to get a picture of the situation first.
Sounds good. Gives us some time to appreciate the scenery.
Make it good.
Is this the way?
Out of the way.
You got it. Get ready.
Try to keep up.
Huh. Interesting.
This better be good. Lead on then.
By the Guardians, help! Someone help me!
Hear that?
Yes. Someone is in trouble. The voice came from on top of that cliff.
Let us proceed.
Undead! Look out!
They are tied to the energy spheres! You need to kill them when they're inside of the spheres! The energy fields! You need to lure them into the energy fields!
Over here.
Right away.
Keep it up.
Yes.
Sure.
I could use some healing!
They killed one of our heroes!
I need help over here. I need help over here.
Blazes! Not again.
Go ahead. What do we have here?
Let me see.
There. That must be the surface dwarves' outpost.
By the Guardians, help! Someone help me!
Right away.
Sure.
Don't let your guard down.
Consider it done.
By the Guardians, help! Someone help me!
That way?
Arians, quills! That was close.
Who are you?
Ralph Mallory, mage of the Greyfell University. And this man is... well, I don't know.
Can't he speak for himself?
That's the thing, he can't. Where do I start? I'm here on behalf of my master, who is studying dwarven burial sites. However, when I came here, I found this dwarf kneeling in front of the altar. He was, how should I say, empty, drained.
Your master studies dwarven burial sites. Why?
Why? To gain knowledge. This is what archaeology is all about, isn't it? To unravel the unknown, to shed light into the darkness.
I see. I assume by drained you mean that he doesn't react to you.
He doesn't react to anything. His body works, his eyes contract, but there seems to be no sentience in him whatsoever. No soul.
Interesting.
Tell me more about this man's condition.
I would if I could. Frankly, I have never seen anything quite like it. His body is there, but his mind is just, well, gone.
Where do these corpses come from?
Well, when the dwarf didn't react to me, I tried some things to rekindle his aura. Then, all of a sudden, these undead crawled out of the earth. My guess is that my magic triggered a resurrection.
Do you know anything about the conflict in Dracot?
You mean those Windholm dwarves who attacked the mining town? Yes, they are the reason I'm giving Dracot a wide berth. I'm here for the graves, not to meddle in dwarven politics.
Any idea who this man is? A hunter? A digger?
Judging by his clothes, I'd say he's a worker or a scout, but I doubt we'll find out.
You should go back. This is a war zone now.
Yes, I heard about that. The dwarves. Look, why don't we join forces? Whatever you're here for, I think I can help. If not, at least allow me to express my gratitude. I have some coin to spare.
Wait. We can't just leave this man here. We should end his suffering.
You mean you want to kill him? But why?
I'm not sure about this, General. What if he wakes up?
It's an order.
Two days into your journey to Windwall, a storm at the Gate of Kings forces your cohort to a halt. You withdraw into a nearby village, where you wait for it to pass. On the fifth day, you arrive at the...
All right, this is it. The surfacer's outpost should be just up ahead.
Dwarves fighting.
Well, maybe one.
What about the soldiers?
They'll be here within...
Sounds good. Gives us some time to appreciate the scenery.
So it must be.
Is that the best you can do?
As you command.
Lead on, then.
By the Guardians, help! Someone help me!
Hear that?
Yes. Someone is in trouble. The voice came from on top of that cliff. Try to keep up.
Is this the way?
Undead! Look out!
They are tied to the energy spheres! You need to kill them when they're inside of the spheres!
Stay close.
Lead on, then.
Send them back to the grave.
Is that the best you can do?
I need help over here.
It will be done.
Try to keep up.
I'll do it.
Yes? All right, I'm going.
Ah, that smell.
energy fields! You need to lure them into the energy fields!
Sure.
Arians, quills! That was close.
Who are you?
Ralph Mallory, mage of the Greyfell University. And this man...
Can't he speak for...
That's the thing, he can't. However, when I came here, I found this dwarf kneeling in front of...
Your master's...
Why? To gain...
I see. I assume by...
He doesn't react to anything. His body works, his eyes contract, but there seems...
Interesting.
Any idea who...
Judging by his clothes, I'd say he's a worker, or...
Do you know anything about...
You mean those Windholm dwarves who attacked...
Where do these
Well, when the dwarf didn't react, my guess is that my magic triggered...
Tell me more about this man's condition.
I would if I could. Frankly, I've never seen anything...
You should go back.
Yes, I heard... Look, why don't we join forces? If not, at least allow me to express my gratitude. I have some coin to spare.
All right.
Understood. Thanks, friend. Lead the way. I'll follow.
Commander?
That way?
Right away.
Tell me, Wraith, how did you convince the Queen to grant you an audience?
I told them I was a dark elven prince.
And they didn't even bother to verify that?
I just had to shout and threaten long enough. If there's one good thing to be said about Nortandian bureaucracy, it's that they're subservient to authority.
Well played.
This ends now.
I'm here. Lead on then.
There. That must be the surface dwarves' outpost.
You got it.
General Arev, isn't it? What took you so long?
We got held back by a storm. Are you the leader?
Oh, I guess you could say that. Oi. I'm Haratir Oakenbraid, Mayor of Dracot. Former mayor, that is.
So the Windholmers are still controlling the town?
Oi. Frankly, I'm at my wit's end. Dwarves fighting dwarves. This is just wrong. It's gotta have something to do with that sodding priest.
Priest?
Right. How would you know? The Windholmers have shut themselves off since King Rorik's death. Apparently a former priest of Nihaf seized power. Arrakis.
Doesn't King Rorik have a son?
Oi, he does. A useless dandy, more concerned with the latest beard fashion than politics. If this Arrakis is even half as ruthless as his goons, I doubt the prince was much of an obstacle to him.
What do you know about this priest?
Not much, I'm afraid. I tried to reach out to my brother who still lives in Windholm, but I haven't heard back yet. Frankly, I'm a bit worried. If we manage to capture one of the attackers, maybe we can interrogate him.
Good idea. All right, let's talk tactics. How do we reconquer the town?
Well, I'd suggest brute force. But there's a little problem we'll have to solve first. The barrier at the aqueduct. Briefly put, the Windholmers had their Earthshapers cast some sort of magical barrier over the only passage into the valley. We're stuck on this side.
Earthshapers?
Dwarven mages. They have the power to control earth and rocks as an elementalist controls ice and fire. Iskrim, the Circle Mage, is one of them.
You heard the lady.
We should try to negotiate with the Windholmers.
If you're eager to end up with a crossbow bolt in your throat, go ahead. Believe me, I've tried talking and it didn't work. See, the thing is, dwarves, especially these new Windholmers, are all about the length of their beards and strength of their arm. We can try a diplomatic solution, but not without flexing some muscles first.
We need to find a way through if we're to retake Dracot.
Oi, we do. But right now, this sorry excuse for an outpost couldn't withstand a horde of rabbits. In other words, we should reinforce this place before we take any action. You brought soldiers and craftsmen, didn't you?
A few as backup for your men, yes? They should be here any minute.
Grand. Since I'm no commander, how about you giving us a hand reinforcing this place? My friend Egram, that pale lad over there, can give you a hand with that. Let him know that you'll handle things from here. And take a look at that barrier if you want to. We'll talk tactics once you've gotten this place into shape.
What do you need? As you
Are you
command.
Egram?
That's me. I saw you talk to Harris here. Does that mean you're the general the Queen promised us? Where are the troops? No offense, but I expected something with a little more...
General Arev!
Corporal, just in time.
Well, that answers my question.
Mayor Heretier said that our workers and yours should join together to reinforce the outpost.
Ah, I see. Aye, I can do that. Best we start with that old trading post over there. With your help, we could turn it into our base of operations.
Sounds good. Corporal, send in the workers.
Will do.
I'm listening.
So, looks like you're all set up, huh? Grand. Tell me if you need...
Appreciate it.